specifically mini bands, which are these small bands here. They're really affordable, easy to get online from many different places, and they are a great exercise tool. I even take them with me when I travel, so I can get a workout in anywhere I go. Yes, I'm that silly person in the airport with my mini bands on doing my workouts. That being said, if you don't have mini bands, that's all right. You can find something that will work, something that's stretchy or elastic, or you can do all of these exercises without any mini bands, and that'll give you benefit as well. So if you need a little bit of a warm-up, you can go and check out my 10-minute cardio blast video, and you can come on back and join us here. Otherwise, if you want to use this as a warm-up, this is a great workout to do as a warm-up pre going for a bike ride, or going for a jog, or going on to one of my arms and abs classes, or my lower body and abs classes. So let's get started. I have two mini bands here. One is a tougher resistance than the other. If you only have one, that's fine. We can modify with that as well. But I'm gonna put the first one on, and I'm gonna place it above my knees. We don't want it on top of my knees, but above my knees. And the second one is going to go around my ankles. And we're gonna, you can also have a yoga mat too. That would be helpful. Otherwise, carpet or whatever floor surface you're on is fine as well. Okay, we have a series of 8 different exercises today, so let's get started. All right, the first exercise we have is called railroad walks. If you have a yoga mat, spread your feet out to the edge of that yoga mat and pretend that those are those railroad rails, and we're literally gonna walk forward like we're walking on those rails. Now, the important thing to do is we want to keep the pressure on these mini bands, right? We want to drive our knees outwards and our feet planted. And if you can see, I'll give you the side view. I'm in about a quarter squat position, okay? So here's the side view of what a railroad walk would look like. Forward and backwards. So here we go. For a little bit of time here, we're just gonna do our railroad walks. Let's do them all together. Here we go, quarter squat, feet on our rails, and we are stepping. And then backwards, same thing. Knees driving outwards, staying on those rails. We're gonna do that a couple more times. Forward. At any time you can pause this video, do some extra. I would do about a minute max of each of these exercises, okay? So this is more like a warm-up exercise. If you're gonna go through all these exercises, I guarantee you this is gonna be a booty burn. Okay, last one, forward and backwards. Okay, the next exercise we're gonna do is lateral walks. So we're gonna keep our mini bands where they are, and we are gonna have that same kind of quarter squat position, and we're gonna be stepping to the side, driving with that back foot. And what do I mean by that? So if I'm moving left, I take a step with my left, and then I drive with my right foot, meaning pushing my body with that back foot, not the leading foot, okay? One thing that's important when you're doing this exercise is you don't want to bring your feet too far together. Keep doing this exercise while I talk, okay? You don't want to bring them too far together because that lets this tension or the slack off those mini bands, okay? So about shoulder width apart is the closest those legs should come. So if you're looking at me from a side view and I'm doing the lateral walks, I'm here, here, here. Little steps, okay? Keeping those mini bands at least shoulder width apart. You should be feeling this here. If you're not, then push that booty back a little bit, okay? We're gonna do 10 more seconds of these, side to side. And you need very little space. Even if you can only get in one step in each direction, that's fine. Pick amount of time, 30 seconds, 40 seconds, and do them for that long. I can feel it, it's burning for me now. Okay, take a break, shake that booty out. The next thing we have are squats. Like I talked about before during our railroad walks, when we squat down, I want you to drive tension, drive your knees outwards for this, okay? So the squat's gonna look like this. Down and up, just like a normal squat that we do if we have weights or if we're doing air squats. Here's the side view. I still am in that quarter kind of squat position, down, all the way up, squeezing my glutes at the top, driving my knees outward. As you can see, my feet are a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. All right, let's get into our squats, and I'll continue talking while we get some squats in here. Squats are one of my favorite exercises. I was outside with my kids today, and they were playing around, and I really wanted to be working out, but I'm trying to embrace spending time with my kids and cherishing those moments. So as I was playing with them and watching them ride around their bikes and scooters, I was standing there and I was doing squats. Great exercise, okay? All right, let's give 10 more. We've got 9, 8, 7, driving those knees out, 6. And remember that the depth that you go on these squats is up to you, and that's up to the mobility of your body. 2 and 1. Some people may have great mobility and may be able to really get down there on their squats. Some people, this is enough, okay? Work on form. In my classes, we always talk about how important form is. Form first, okay? Whew, okay, catch our breath. Next we have, we're gonna stand in this position, slight bend in our knees. So not quite that quarter squat position, but just soft knees is what I usually call it, okay? And we're gonna start our right leg, and we're gonna move our right leg out to the side to a 45-degree angle and then backwards, okay? We're gonna go through that a couple times. Here we go. Do it with me. Right leg, side, 45-degree back, and kick back. Side, 45-degree back, and kick back. Here we go. Keep going. Side, 45-degree back, kick back. Keep this left leg, keep going. I'm watching you, okay? Don't stop just because I stopped and I'm talking. Keep most of that weight planted on that left foot, and then really working on that balance and driving that leg to each of those 3 positions, okay? This works multiple things. Your core should be engaged in this for sure, because that's what's helping you balance. The legs in this muscle, the foot that's planted, your left leg, those should be engaged because that's what's helping keep you balanced. If you don't have shoes on, great. You wear so many shoes. Go ahead and take a break. We're going to switch to the other leg. Because we wear shoes so much, we don't get to work those little micro muscles in our feet. I've been working out since our whole shelter in place barefoot the entire time, and man, it makes such a difference. My balance has improved dramatically, even though you probably can't tell on this video here. Okay, right foot planted, here we go. Side, 45-degree angle, backwards. Side, 45-degree angle, kick back. Here we go. Side, 45-degree angle, kick back. Good, keep going here. Good. Working on that balance, engaging that core, engaging those glutes. Everything should be tight, and your booty should be burning. If your booty's not burning, keep going till it burns. Even if you're not using these mini bands, after a lot of reps of these, and your reps are probably going to be a little bit faster if you don't have the mini bands, because you don't have that force to push against, but you should be feeling a burn too. The mini bands, keep going, don't stop. The mini bands are just gonna make that burn happen faster. Okay, here we go. Let's do 2 more in each direction. 45, back, side, 45, and back. Great job. Shake out those legs. Good news, 3 exercises left. And we're gonna take our exercises to the floor. All right, the next one we're gonna do is a glute bridge. So lying on your back, get a towel or blanket, or if you have that yoga mat, and we're gonna just bridge our hips up, squeezing our glutes at the top, and again, driving those knees against that mini band, pushing those knees outward. Now they're not gonna flare out here, but as you rise, pushing against that mini band. If there's slack in the mini band, or you can strum it easily and has give, you're not driving your knees out far enough. Okay, here we go. Glute bridges. You can do these at your own pace. Some of you may be faster, some of you may be slower. But what I want to see is control. That means control on the way up and control on the way down. It shouldn't look like this. I want full range of motion, glutes tight at the top, your spine, one vertebrae at a time, going back down to the floor, and then back up again. All right, here we go. Breathe through it. Know that you're working. You're making everything strong right now. Strong legs, strong booty, strong core. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Roll to your side. Okay, I'm going to my left side first. Let's see if I can. There I am. Hi. Okay, these are difficult. I hate these, and that's why we're going to do them. So the bottom band doesn't really matter. The bottom band here is going to go limp or loose. Okay, but your feet are kind of stacked on top of each other. Knees stacked. You're at a right angle here, and then you're driving that upward knee open. Clamshells, right? This is like a Jane Fonda thing from the 80s. Driving against that mini band. You should feel this super fast. I am burning. I am in pain. I'm loving this, okay? Let's just get 10 more. 10, 9, 8. So you're using your feet kind of as a pivot point, is the best way to describe it. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me one more. I think I missed one there. Woo! Awesome job. Roll it over to your right side. Get all set up. Get your legs into that 90-degree position. Let's see if I can get my feet in here. I have working with a tight space here. Okay, so see how my feet are stacked here? And I'm using that as my pivot point. And I'm driving up. I don't like that shot for you guys, so you guys know what the feet look like. I'm gonna go over onto my side. All right, here we go. Driving that top knee upwards. Now, you may find that one side is easier than the other. Oddly enough, my left leg on top feels so much stronger. A lot of that I think has to do with my mobility, my hip mobility on my left side. And speaking of mobility, I have an awesome class planned for you. Guess what, guys? 10 more. Here we go. I have an awesome mobility class for you. It's basically like a stretching class, but more of an active and dynamic stretching class. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. 1. Good. Pound that booty out right there. Woo! Okay, last exercise. Like I was saying, I have a stretching mobility class planned for you guys. So make sure that you tune in and keep checking back here on our YouTube channel so you can check out that class. Okay, last exercise of the day. If you don't feel like you had enough work there, make sure you check out my other classes. Leave me feedback. I want to know what you guys want to see, okay? So the last one we're going to do is we're going to get into a tall plank position. A tall plank position is up here on our hands. Our hands should be stacked underneath our shoulders, and our feet should be about shoulder width apart. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a small step out with our right leg, a small step out with our left leg, making sure that when we bring our legs in, we're not bringing them in too far, just to shoulder width, okay? We got 10 of these on each side, and we're going. Here we go. 1, 2, stay strong, engage that core. Make sure that when you're doing this, that you're trying to keep going, I see you, that you're trying to keep your hips from moving, okay? This whole core, torso area, everything should be flat, should be firm, should be solid, and your hips shouldn't be rocking or moving back and forth. What do I mean by that? Okay, I'll show you bad. Bad would be my hips going back and forth. Good would be my whole core, everything staying firm, stepping out to the side. Another thing you can do is you can place a yoga block onto your back. If that, like this, if that yoga block stays there and doesn't fall off, the chances are that you aren't rotating and you're keeping your hips firm. I know I said 10, but keep going. Here we go. Last 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Great job. I miss everyone at La Madrona. When things open back up again, I'm excited to see everyone. And I hope that you guys are well, taking care of yourselves and your loved ones, and most importantly, your health. Check out our other videos that we have. There's some of the instructors have made some amazing videos. You guys are so lucky. We're in the presence of some amazing instructors. I miss everyone. Look forward to seeing you soon. Take care. Bye.